Should you save money first or crush your debt fast? This one decision can make or break your financial future. In today's video, I'll show you the smart money moves to finally take control and build lasting wealth. Remember to like and subscribe for more Money Smart Basics videos. If you have any suggestions for financial literacy topics, please leave a comment. Stay until the end to receive a bonus tip. Stuck between saving and paying off debt? You're not alone. It feels like you're pulled in two directions, save for emergencies or attack that mountain of debt. Both seem urgent, but doing nothing is the worst choice. The good news? There's a clear path forward. Let's find your plan. Making the right choice between saving and paying off debt isn't just about managing your monthly budget. This is bigger than that. This decision is the very foundation of your financial house. If you get this part wrong, everything else you try to build will be on shaky ground. Think about it. If you only focus on saving while ignoring a high-interest credit card, you're trying to fill a bucket with a giant hole in it. The interest charges are draining your money faster than your savings can grow. You might feel like you're making progress, but you're actually losing ground every single month. Conversely, imagine you throw every dollar at your debt but have zero savings. You're living on the edge with no safety net. You might be making incredible progress on your car loan, but what happens when the transmission goes out? You have no choice but to swipe a credit card or take out another loan, putting you right back where you started. It's a frustrating cycle of one step forward, two steps back. This is why getting the order right is so critical. It's not just about being smart with money, it's about breaking a cycle of financial stress and creating lasting security for yourself and your loved ones. Your financial health is a lot like your physical health. Small, consistent, and smart choices add up over time to create incredible results. Making the right moves with your money reduces stress. I've seen it thousands of times. When people finally get a plan and start making progress, the weight lifts off their shoulders. They sleep better at night. Their relationships improve. They have hope again. This isn't just about numbers on a spreadsheet, it's about your quality of life. The peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a plan and you're in control is priceless. Ultimately, this decision is a game changer because it determines who is in control of your future, you or your lenders. As long as you owe people money, you are not truly free. A portion of your hard work, your time, and your energy belongs to someone else. By creating a plan to both save and pay off debt in the right order, you are taking back control. You are telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. This guide is designed to give you that power. We will walk you through step by step how to make the smart money moves that lead to true financial peace. Think like an investor. You want the best return on every dollar. Paying off debt is a guaranteed return. If your credit card charges 22% interest, paying it off is like earning 22%. No investment offers a sure thing like this. Every dollar you pay off is money saved for your future. Paying off debt isn't just about bills, it's a powerful, risk-free investment in yourself. Alright, so we've established that paying off debt is a great investment, but not all debt is created equal. You have to be strategic. You need to focus your energy and your extra dollars where they will have the biggest impact. That means you go to war with high-interest debt first. I'm talking about the toxic stuff, the financial poison that is actively destroying your ability to get ahead. This is your credit card debt, your payday loans, your title loans, and any personal loans with interest rates that make you sick to your stomach. These are the enemies you need to defeat with focused intensity. Think of your debts like a pack of wolves chasing you. There's a big, slow wolf in the back. That might be your mortgage at 4%. But then, there are the fast, vicious wolves right at your heels, snapping at you. Those are your credit cards at 25%, and your payday loan at 400% APR. Which ones do you deal with first? You don't worry about the slow one in the distance. You fight the ones that are about to take you down. High-interest debt works the same way. It compounds aggressively, growing faster and faster, and it will eat your income alive if you let it. Let's look at the numbers. A $5,000 credit card balance at 24% interest can cost you over $1,200 in interest in a single year if you're just making minimum payments. That's $100 a month you are sending to the bank for nothing. You get no product, no service, just the privilege of being in debt. That's $100 that could have been groceries, a utility bill, or an extra payment on another debt. Allowing that high-interest debt to stick around is like willingly setting a pile of your cash on fire every single month. It's financial self-sabotage, and it has to stop. This is why having a clear plan of attack is so crucial. You list out all your debts, not to feel ashamed but to know your enemy. You identify the ones with the highest interest rates. These are your prime targets. You make the minimum payments on everything else to keep them current, but every spare dollar you can find gets thrown at that highest interest debt until it is gone forever. This isn't about just managing debt, it's about eliminating it. It requires focus, sacrifice, and a belief that you can be free. Targeting high-interest debt first is the fastest and most mathematically sound way to get there. Paying off debt isn't just about numbers, it's a psychological win. The stress lifts, hope returns, and you feel in control again. Each debt you pay off builds momentum and confidence. Plus, your credit score improves as your balances drop, a great side effect while you clean up your finances. Before tackling debt, build a small buffer, a starter emergency fund. Save $1,000 quickly, it's your financial armor. This isn't for investments or vacations, it's protection against life's surprises. Without it, unexpected expenses push you back into debt. This fund turns crises into minor inconveniences. Save with intensity, sell items, work extra hours, or hold a garage sale. It's not just math, it's about behavior and risk management. This fund prevents high-interest debt when emergencies arise. It's your first step toward financial peace and breaking the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. The emergency fund shifts your mindset from reactive to proactive. Instead of relying on credit, you use cash for unexpected expenses. This fund breaks the cycle of debt and builds self-reliance. You handle emergencies without stress, proving you don't need debt. It's a psychological shift from borrower to saver. This small fund ensures your debt progress is permanent. It's a safety net, preventing setbacks from minor emergencies. The starter fund makes your debt-free journey sustainable. After high-interest debt, focus on a fully funded emergency fund. Save 3 to 6 months of expenses for major life events. This fund buys time and options, offering security and peace of mind. Prioritize this over low-interest debt like mortgages. Cash reserves protect against job loss and medical issues. Build a solid financial foundation with this fund. With security in place, you're strong and prepared for the future. Take advantage of your employer's 401k match. It's free money. An employer match is a guaranteed return on your investment. Contribute enough to get the full match after your starter emergency fund. Don't miss out on this part of your compensation package. The match is an instant gain, unlike high-interest debt costs. Capture the match to maximize resources and build your future. The Order Emergency Fund 401k match, then tackle high-interest debt. With a fully funded emergency fund and no high-interest debt, explore new choices. Decide between paying off low-interest debt or investing for retirement. Investing offers higher returns than paying off low-interest debt. Use extra money to invest in growth stock mutual funds. Compound interest accelerates wealth building. Prioritize investing for retirement to leverage time. Build a substantial nest egg by starting early. Achieve financial freedom by balancing debt payoff and investing. So how do you decide what counts as low-interest debt? Where is the line between debt you should pay off aggressively and debt where it makes more sense to invest? While there's no single magic number that is right for everyone, a good rule of thumb is to look at an interest rate around 5 or 6%. If your debt has an interest rate higher than that, you should probably focus on paying it off after you've built your full emergency fund. If the rate is lower than that, you're likely better off prioritizing investing for the long term. Let's think about why this makes sense. A conservative long-term investor can reasonably expect to earn more than 6% in the stock market over time. So if your student loan is at 7%, paying it off gives you a guaranteed 7% return. That's a solid, risk-free investment. It's a sure thing. Trying to beat that in the market involves taking on risk, and it might not be worth it. But if your mortgage is at 3.5%, the math changes. The gap between your potential investment return and your debt's interest rate is much wider, making investing the more mathematically powerful choice. Of course, this is not just a math problem, it's also a personal finance problem. Your own comfort level with risk plays a huge role. Some people absolutely hate being in debt no matter how low the interest rate is. For them, the peace of mind that comes from paying off their mortgage early is worth more than any potential stock market return. And that's okay. If paying off that 3% mortgage helps you sleep better at night, then do it. The goal here is to win with money, and winning involves both math and behavior. The best plan is the one you will actually stick with. Ultimately, you are in a fantastic position once you reach this stage. You have a full emergency fund, no high-interest debt, and you are capturing your employer match. Whether you choose to prioritize paying off your sub-6% debt or investing heavily, you are making a smart money move. You're no longer in crisis mode. You are proactively building your future. My recommendation for most people is to focus on investing 15% of your income for retirement first, and then use any additional money beyond that to attack the mortgage and become completely debt-free. This approach gives you the best of both worlds, a secure retirement and the freedom of no house payment. Folks, you need a plan to win with money. That's where the baby steps come in. They're simple, focused, and build momentum, helping you save, pay off debt, and build wealth one step at a time. Follow the steps in order, and you'll create a solid foundation for financial peace. The first step is survival. Always make your minimum debt payments, no exceptions. Next, save a $1,000 emergency fund as fast as you can. Then, contribute just enough to your 401k to get your employer's full match, free money. These moves build your foundation. Now, you're ready to attack your high-interest debt. Section 3, Step 4, the all-out attack on high-interest debt. Now the fun begins. Pay off all debt except the house using the debt snowball. Attack the smallest debt first for quick wins. Feel a jolt of success and motivation. Continue until all non-mortgage debts are gone. Section 4, the final steps, building a fortress and winning big. Once you are completely out of consumer debt, you are on fire. You've accomplished something that most people only dream about, but we don't stop here. Now, you take the massive energy and cash flow you've freed up, and you immediately move to baby step 3. Save a fully funded emergency fund of 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses. Your starter fund of $1,000 was just a buffer. This is a fortress. This is the ultimate insurance policy against life's biggest storms, like a job loss or a major health crisis. This is what provides true, lasting financial security and peace of mind. Calculate what it costs for you to live for 1 month. We're talking just the bare bones essentials like housing, utilities, food, and transportation. Then multiply that number by 3 to 6. That is your new savings goal. All the money that you were just throwing at debt now gets piled into a good money market savings account until you hit that goal. For most people, this will take several months, but you are used to being focused and intense. Having this much cash saved will fundamentally change your relationship with money and risk. You will no longer live in fear of the unknown. You will be prepared. With your fully funded emergency fund in place, you are now stronger than ever, and you are ready to get serious about building wealth. This is where we hit baby step 4. Invest 15% of your gross household income into retirement accounts. You go back to your 401k and increase your contribution to hit that 15% mark. If you don't have a 401k or want to invest more, you open up Roth IRAs. This consistent, disciplined investing is how you build a nest egg of $1 million or more. This is how you ensure you will have dignity and options in your later years. Finally, with your emergency fund full and your retirement investing on autopilot, you can move on to the remaining baby steps: saving for your kids' college, baby step 5 and paying off your house early, baby step 6. You use any extra money beyond your 15% investing to attack that mortgage with the same intensity you used on your other debts. This is how you become completely 100% debt-free. This is how you build lasting wealth and change your family tree forever. Your path to financial freedom starts with a solid foundation. Build a small emergency fund, then attack your debt with intensity. Once debt-free, create a larger safety net, invest for retirement, and protect your family. This proven plan is simple, focused, and life-changing. The path is clear. Take your first step today. Take control today. Knowledge alone won't change your bank account. Action will. Decide you're done being a slave to debt. The power to change your finances lies with you. Sit down tonight and make a budget. Start now, not tomorrow. This journey is a marathon, not a sprint. Take that first step today. You can do this. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. With that, you are ahead of 90% of most people in America. Here is the bonus tip that we promised. Always build at least a small emergency fund, even $500, $1,000, before aggressively paying off debt. Without a safety cushion, you'll end up using credit cards or loans again for unexpected expenses, which keeps you stuck in the debt cycle. The information provided in this content is for educational and informational purposes only, and should not be considered financial, legal, or tax advice. Always consult with a qualified financial advisor, tax professional, or legal counsel before making any financial decisions. The creator of this content is not responsible for any actions taken based on the information provided. Investments and financial decisions carry risk, and past performance does not guarantee future results.